Basically, your body produces things called pheromones, and that's what makes you wanna do the devil's tango with your partner, if you will. So my Bubba and I have learned that if we want to do it like rabbits, we need to...
Right, so what we just witnessed there was this beast discussing having animalistic sex while smelling like shit ass. Yeah, that's apparently hot now. In today's video, we ain't actually talking about pheromones, we're talking about pheromone.
Oh yeah, I'm so horny for Grease.
We've had a big break from the fluff dumpster, the final boss of Nurgles. Of course, he was the main cause of the COVID virus and probably every single virus that's ever existed. And that's including PC viruses. His foot was all charred and burnt, like he was trying to prepare it as a marvelous cuisine. His tongue was the reason for the Walking Dead. And his dad was the first victim to be consumed by rotten fungi. And all of this, ladies and gentlemen, was because of pheromone maxing, a technique where you exile yourself from the world of showering, which then conjures up a specific stench which is used to attract the desired gender. And these kind of specimens can usually be found in some sort of a damp corner or crevice, or on TikTok. They are on TikTok, it should be illegal. And so I have discovered a new breed. Like, I'm talking about fucking Pokemons, but we're talking about people who smell like ass. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, meet the new influencer who refuses to shower.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's the Grease Beast.
Look! All his pheromones are gone!
I work so hard for this.
Oh, you're too dry. I can't even...
Oh no, you don't smell like shit anymore. Oh no. As opposed to them being happy about smelling like crap. I smell like shit. Hey, I smell like shit. Hey, oh yeah. The creature on the left is sad because they've lost their pheromones because they showered. And the other specimen on the right is comforting it and licking it. Dirty animals. And they seem to also be talking in somewhat of a baby's voice, which 100% assures me we are definitely in hell. We're cooked. Just look at the grease of the hair. You frying Five Guys cheeseburgers with that? Well, at least now we know where McDonald's gets their oil from. But as I mentioned in season 1 of Pheromone Maxin, pheromones aren't a real thing, people. They're more commonly known in animals, and these people, well, they are animals. Here's the exact definition. A chemical substance produced and released into the environment by an animal, especially a mammal or an insect, affecting the behavior or physiology of others of its species. So yeah, animals, humans don't really have pheromones, so don't try and make it sound like you got some sort of special trait cooking up. If you want to smell like shit, so be it, but I'll stick to my usual shower routine, thank you very much. But yes, as usual, there's more stink videos to go through, so plug your noses, because you're probably going to be able to smell it through the screen. And also, let's not forget, this is motivational content. I bet most of you are sitting there right now thinking, shit, I should probably shower right about now. So do you see what I've done? I've actually helped you. Yeah, I'm talking to you who's bedrotting right now. You can thank me later. Subscribe to the channel.
Bubba, we're gonna get your pheromones back, I promise.
Please, will you help me? Oh, please.
I promise.
It hurts.
Look at him, he doesn't even have any pheromones. I'll give you some.
Dirty bastards.
No.
The breath, I can smell it.
I'm sorry for what they did.
Look at his face. Fucking kill it. Fucking kill it. Is it gone? Has it gone? Why is his face doing that? At this point, we may as well be watching a horror movie. This is a crime against humanity. And this is going to sound insane, but at least with the fluff dumpster, he had a reason for pheromone maxing, and that was to attract some poo-tang. But with these people, it's like they just do it because they enjoy it. Yeah, their hobby is smelling like an anus.
He's dying. He's dying.
And according to them, because his pheromones have been washed away, he's apparently dying. Okay. And his partner's response to this is to salivate him. I mean, what the fuck's going on here? What is going on?
No, my pheromones, they're melting, I'm dying. Oh, yeah, don't worry, I'll save you.
Oh, yeah! So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. If your partner is dying, be sure to salivate and slop him, because it might just save his life.
I'll give you some. It's not helping.
What the hell is even that?
And we're all sitting here thinking, how on hell on God's green earth can showering do this to a person? Well, I imagine it's kind of the same as when you spray bug spray at a housefly and then it just sort of rolls over and dies. And again, the worst thing about this is that these people are actually banging views. They are getting attention. And it's working. 325k for slime time ASMR. Oh, what is that? I don't want to know. 274,000 views on a shower diss track. Oh, really? This is gonna be shit. You made a diss track for people who shower when you're looking like that? Why don't you just put TikTok down and go and wash that ass? Pray emoji.
I made a diss track for people who shower. Better brace yourself, ladies. This is a good one. You're slipping on soap, I'm steady on my grind. You can't wash off that whack, it's stuck in your mind. You're scrubbing all day, but it won't change your style. I'm fresh out the crate, and I'm staying for a while. So next time you step in, don't even try. I'm the grease queen, you're the soap that won't dry.
What the fuck is going on? Keeping in mind, I was mid-mental breakdown when I saw this, but it actually saved me. I now feel 1,000 times better about my life.
I'm the grease queen.
The grease queen? That's not something to be proud of. In fact, when you put it that way, I just imagine you the size of Godzilla roaming through the city and puking grease on everybody. That is fucking a mental image I do not want to remember.
I got it. So, just keep that in mind if you're trying to wash away my pheromones.
And they said, keep this in mind when you try to wash away their pheromones. I will stay well away from you, thank you very much. You are a danger to my life and my mental health. But to make a diss track on people who do shower that actually enjoy keeping clean, I feel like it's an insult to all my subscribers. So, therefore, I feel like there's only one appropriate thing to do, and that's to hop on the track. Hop on a UK grime track with my American accent. And honestly, just tear some ass up. Her diss track was 50 seconds long, so here's my 50-second response.
This is a good one.
You smell like a bitch, so step in the shower.
Oh no, but I smell like flowers.
No, you smell like a fish stick, and my channel couldn't be any gladder. You is the final boss, so I'll avoid that chapter. You don't scrub, just mask with spray, but you can't Febreze, no rotten decay. Whole flat smell like a wet ashtray. You ain't dripping, just mildew gray. Okay. Smell like beef in the summer sun. B.O. strong like a loaded gun. Talk all brave, but the water you shun. You and the sponge, that's a one on none. Man, you smell like shit. Whole gang dip and you hit the sesh. They ain't ghosts and just need fresh breath. Soap ain't foreign, that's common sense. You dodging showers like you ducking death. Step in the shower, save the scene. You clear rooms like War Machine. Can't talk drill when you smell obscene. Whole block begging for Listerine. So as someone who's never dabbled in music before, that was a hot piece of ass. So guys, comment down below, who do you think won? I mean, come on, smell like beef in the summer sun? Bro literally got cooked alive. Despite their whole pheromone business that they got going on, people actually desire this person. Yeah, you fucking heard me. They desire that. Holy hell. I'd legit pay to smell your farts. If you don't believe me, I'll give you my Instagram so you can see what I look like. Please hit me back. Damn, that was bad. Yo, for the person who sent that message that you want to smell this person's farts, you fucking disgust me.
Yeah, Curtis, but you shouldn't kink shame. People like that shit.
Oh yeah? People like this shit? Well, you belong in Azkaban. These are the kind of animals that jack it to the human centipede. And if you don't know what that movie is, I ain't fucking explaining it. Get this next TikTok. Oh, you're gonna love this, guys. I'm so glad I have my alpha to keep me safe. Yeah.
Yeah, because alphas really talk like this. I'm an alpha male, and I'm all greased up. Yeah.
But even though that caption is sexy enough, the video itself is even sexier.
No, she's not yours. She's supposed to be mine.
That's what nobody is saying right now. Honestly, Alpha, you can fucking keep it. I know I've said it before, but holy hell, this is Resident Evil 7 Biohazard real life. But guys, you don't have to be this way. You've just chosen to be this way. Why do you want to play life on nightmare difficulty? That you could play on Norvis, it's fine. The literal stench that these guys are conjuring up offers them nothing in life other than the awkward stares from across the supermarket.
Man, what's that stank-ass smell?
But all in all, guys, it's relationship goals.
One day I strive to have a relationship like them. I strive to look like I've been on heroin for years. I strive to smell like ass. Oh.
When is the last time you guys showered? Let's just be honest here, right? I'll lay my cards out on the table. I don't shower every single day because my mental health doesn't allow me to. I tend to shower once every other day, unless I'm doing like a major activity where I'm sweating a lot, then I obviously will shower that day. Most of the time, I do just rot inside this room. I rot inside here because this is the only place I feel safe. I shy away from society, and it makes me feel better. So I don't sweat too much or anything, which is why I only shower once every other day. You guys can be honest, if you shower once a week, you smell like shit, dude. But honestly, after watching this shit, I'm probably gonna shower 3 times a day now. And so far, my thoughts on this account is that the whole thing is just the definition of cringe in itself. And I think this next video will prove that more than ever. Isn't it cute? Hashtag Valentine's. Hashtag Valentine's Day. And before we even watch that video, I think this comment will sum it up more than anything. Someone said a prayer for protection. Because that's the length that people are going to protect themselves from such horrors.
It's my Valentine's Day makeup, literally. So, I'll give you a tour. I put on some blush so that my bubba knows that I'm in the mood when we get home.
Shut up! Just shut up! Shut up! I put on some makeup so my bubba knows that I'm in the mood. Yeah, but you forgot to wash that ass, didn't you? Look, it's none of my business, but knowing Valentine's Day is coming up, did you wash? Like, did you scrub in preparation? Because he's gonna be in some stank ass later. Although he's got some stank dick as well, so they'll probably enjoy it. Somehow, they will enjoy it.
It's a more festive color, and I just felt like it is fitting for the vibe. And of course, the nose and the whiskers, like, you know me, typical me. And I did the wet whip, and then I made it so that when I go to kiss my bubba and I go, see how it looks? It reminds him of other things.
It reminds him of other things, like what, an anus? Does it remind him of what? Like, are you trying to say your lips look like an anus? Because it probably smells like one.
Oh, it's Valentine's Day. Come for a kiss. Papa, you know you shouldn't do that to me. Your lips just look like booty hole.
You filthy, filthy animals. Get out of here.
It reminds him of other things. So that maybe I could get some a little extra. And of course, as special as Valentine's Day is, I had to do the little Valentine's Day album because I thought it would be cute. So let me know. Also, for all the haters out there, I don't care what you have to say. If you don't like it, so fuck me. I don't care.
No! Apparently, if we're a hater, they don't care and we should block them. Yeah, that's probably going to be the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. As far as blocking people go, this is going to be a walk in the park. And apparently they're hoping to get something extra from their partner. This being their partner, by the way. Not the kind of guy I'd imagine to turn up at the front door with some roses. I mean, they'll probably just hang out in some sort of damp crevice. It's quite on brand, to be fair. Do you guys want to know what you should do for Valentine's Day? You should scrub each other in the shower as a romantic gesture, you know? Just hop in the shower, let me scrub that ass. How sexy. I will spend the rest of my life trying as hard as possible to avoid these kinds of people unless they change. And speaking of change, New Year's resolutions. They released a New Year's resolution video. Was it to smell more like poo, or was it to get cleaner? They've got a thing where it's called a shower period, almost like a grace period, except you don't shower for that period, and then your shower week comes. Shower week. Yeah, I said that. And usually, you know, every year you improve yourself, or you try to at least, and then most people give up by February, but their resolution is to actually try to smell more like shit by the end of the year. So let's take a look at what they had to say.
Hey guys!
Ugh,
So,
fuck.
the new year is upon us, And I'd like to know what your New Year's...
Cringe attack. Oh!
I'd like to know what your New Year's resolution is. And I'll tell you guys some of mine.
Was that a
For
fart?
one, I'd like to get even more beautiful. I know it's like probably not even like physically even possible, literally, but it's like I just feel like I could be
It
even
is
better.
physically possible. Get in the
I
shower.
want to extend my showering period.
Sorry, you want to get more beautiful, and then the next thing you say is,
I actually want to shower less. If I don't shower, it will make me more beautiful.
how ass backwards does everybody have to be? Do you have your head in your ass? Yes. You got your bubba to keep you clean. What, is he fucking licking you like some sort of cat? Like, what, is he licking your armpits and shit? Is he using his hair to scrub your vagina? I mean, what the fuck is going on here? And apparently they've got their pheromones to keep them active. Well, I don't know about you guys, but if I sat there for a whole ass month without being clean, I'd probably get depressed and want to end it all. From my perspective, life has always been about clean and hygiene, and then you've got the other side of life, which is all about smelling like a pig's anus. And I don't know which one's the right way anymore. Should I join the dark side and see if this is all real? And I want you guys to comment down below. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you do you find this sexy? You know, is it getting you talked up? Is it making you gush like the Niagara Falls? I want to know. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, check out my other videos. I'll leave a link to the season 1 of the Pheromone Maxer, which was about the fluff dumpster. Please come back, I miss you. And here's another video. If you enjoyed this one, I'm sure you'll enjoy these ones. Pray for me in the comments. I am very unwell. See you all in the next one.